Hi Rehan, what was your waiting number for the match today?
It was 42,300.
I was at 4,000. If you divide your number by 10, still I could have gotten in. But still I didn't get a chance to even go and look at the ticket options. So that is what happened. We all expected that we could get a match ticket today. We all had a lot of devices we joined in with, but something similar happened with South Africa today. If at 6 o'clock you would have asked me, would you get a ticket and will South Africa uh, qualify for the finals for both, I would have said yes. But by end of day for both, we will say no, because what happened today, especially in the match, was something that you did not expect. You could have expected New Zealand to compete with South Africa, not defeat them. But again, what has happened is they have demolished South Africa. Firstly, they picked up wickets, although they leaked a few runs towards the end to Marco Jansen. But I think what happened in the second innings was just truly phenomenal. I would just like not take any much of your time and just invite you to summarize the second innings, especially.
Yeah, it was something unbelievable. Finn Allen played out of his skin, 33 ball 100, very well accompanied by Tim Seifert, who played extremely well. Good thing about Finn Allen was that he didn't let his intent go down. What I felt that he was trying to hit the ball on its merit right from the word go. And it reminded me a bit of Josh Butler with the scoops that he played. So it was great watching him bat. Only four dot balls, Naman, out of 33 balls. That shows you the level of striking and madness that we witnessed. Definitely the knock of the tournament for sure. We thought it was Pathum Nisanka's 100, but the way Finn Allen has played this innings will be remembered for the ages. And yeah, South Africa today, even though they could have scored 230, 240, they still would have been defeated by New Zealand. They did it inside 13 overs. That number is absolutely crazy. South Africa were the team to beat, and New Zealand did it very convincingly.
I think South Africa, you rightly mentioned, they were the team to beat. They were going to enter the finals as favorites, even stronger favorites than India, if you consider. But I think what has happened has changed the opinion of tomorrow's semi-final as well for India South Africa. But let's look at New Zealand's bowling approach today. They squeezed South Africa in the middle overs with 6 to 8 brilliant overs of spin. Especially Rachin Ravindra, he managed to pick up wickets of I think it was Devil Pruitt and David Miller, or was it Aiden Markram and sorry, David Miller. So yeah, so I think they squeezed for wickets, and I think what happened was throughout the entire tournament, South Africa had not been put under pressure apart from that double super over against Afghanistan. But I think that was something again. Semi-final does have an added pressure to it. But would you summarize today's defeat to New Zealand as a wake-up call for South Africa, that they need to, just like knock the pressure off and just perform like they did in the Super 8s?
Yeah, it is such a tough day for South African cricket and especially for Aiden Markram. I think my heart goes out for him because they have played such wonderful cricket right till the very end. And just at the last hurdle, they are not able to clear that. They had an off day
Correct.
today. I mean, if you ask me, it's very difficult to pinpoint where they were wrong. It was just that New Zealand were very well prepared for this game. Uh, they might not have even made it to the semi-finals in that Pakistan Sri Lanka game, but it turned out to go in their favor. So New Zealand have actually played great cricket. Feel really bad for South Africa because they have not really done much things wrong in this tournament. Their 11 has looked very strong, and they have had some good players on the bench. I mean, it's just a game of margins, Naman. On the day, any team can come out victorious. Luck plays a huge factor in T20 cricket, but you should not take anything away from New Zealand as well with the players that they have gotten. If you remember, Michael Bracewell was the captain when he was playing T20 series against India. He is not a part of the lineup. There is McConkey who is playing, picked up those two important wickets of De Kock and Rickleton. Match actually turned in the way of New Zealand, from that over. So a lot of tactical brilliance from Mitch Satner. So credit to him on that aspect, and he would like to actually win the finals so that New Zealand break the jinx and actually win a World Cup.
Yeah, I'm all yours for what you said right now. Only if India doesn't qualify for the finals, if it's New Zealand versus England, I would put all my money on New Zealand, because again, as we have been mentioning in our previous videos, England really do not deserve to win this tournament, especially for the way of cricket that they have played. But that also goes for New Zealand. I think the entire batting department that they have, there are. But yeah, again, the thing is, in New Zealand, there are a three, four, like a group of three, four people who are clicking. Especially apart from Finn Allen, there is Glenn Phillips, there is Mitchell Santner down the order, and there is someone like a Daryl Mitchell who has been in pretty good form over the last couple of months. But I think one thing that what Finn Allen did mention was that today's wicket was a black soil pitch. There was a lot of dew as well. But before this T20 World Cup, the New Zealand team was here for a period of a month where they played five T20Is and three ODIs. A lot of players were retained and they had an experience of playing on black soil, especially this time of the day when it's like 9:30 and like the dew is at its maximum for, and it's pathetic for bowlers to bowl in. So I think condition wise, in New Zealand found the best of it. But again, even a score of 220 would have been quite less for South Africa today. So with that, Rehan, anything else to add for this match, or we can move on to the review of the India versus England semi-final?
Yeah, we can move on to the review. New Zealand, but definitely will be strong contenders in the finals, no matter which team makes it to
Correct.
the finals in that England-India match. But yeah, New Zealand should, play the same brand of cricket that they have been playing and try and win the match.
Correct. Now moving on to the second semi-final. Just so that everyone who's made it till this part of the video, I'm wearing red and Rehan is wearing a shade of white. If you mix the two, it becomes the logo of BookMyshow. BookMyshow, we hate you for what you did to us today. It's a good thing that the finals is in Ahmedabad because people, although Indian team might lose over there, but I think a lot more people deserve to watch a match of this caliber. Now let's move on to the contest. In our previous video where we did the preview of the India versus England semi-final, let's carry on from there. A lot of our friends were also mentioning that India do go in this contest as favorites, with England not performing as per their caliber. Do you think Josh Butler is going to perform today? I'll straight up ask this.
Yeah, I told you, I think I see him performing in this game only because Wankhede is a type of cricket that suits his game. He's been playing so long on that surface when he was playing with the Mumbai Indians. His numbers are good on the ground. But yeah, his form is a bit of a concern for England, but they should be patient with him.
Correct.
He's a terrific player, Naman, and I think he should come good.
And again, coming back to India's performances, Abhishek Sharma has been under the scanners for quite a while now. He did seem to break away from his jinx of low scores against Zimbabwe with a good, decent enough 50. But I think we could see the amount of control he had to do on his mind. The instincts that were basically just asking him to tear away, but he could not do that. He was trying to hit straight. With Wankhede, with the pitch that the images that have been coming, it looks like a true pitch, pitch where India would like to bat on. So I think with obviously him failing and the others doing the job around him, I think Sky and the team management would just ask him to just go and be himself. Even if he gets out for a 20 ball, sorry, a 10 ball 2025, it's fine. He can play the role that Sanju Samson was hinting at.
You're right. I think in this ground he made 100 against England, so he should get those fond memories of that innings and actually try and score big runs. And no perfect ground than the Wankhede. With the matchup that is there against him, Will Jacks will probably take the new ball.
Correct.
That could be a little tricky for him because he's not been doing that well against off spinners. But again, very interesting contest that would be with the new ball.
And good that you mentioned that he like England might decide to go in with Will Jacks as a new ball bowler, along with someone like a Jofra Archer. But let's look at England's bowling options for a minute. You have a fast bowler in Jofra Archer to complement him. You have someone like a Jamie Overton and a death bowler in Sam Curran. Apart from these, you do not have more than like three pace bowlers. In spin, you have options like Liam Dawson, you have Will Jacks, you have Jacob Bethel, and you have Adil Rashid. Rashi's not had a great tournament. Jacob Bethel and Will Jacks can be taken apart tomorrow by the Indian middle over batsmen. So I think it's important for England to strike early and strike big. Someone like a informed Sanju Samson and Ishan Kishan could be the way to go because then it falls upon an inconsistent Sky, a captain who does not really deliver in the big moments. So, do you expect England to change their strategy tomorrow? Maybe open with someone else instead of Will Jacks or yeah, like I mean, do you expect England to pose a bigger challenge to India, or it can be a cakewalk for India?
I think it will be a 50-50 game just because it's the semi-finals. You have additional pressure on the teams. But one personal change that could happen is you can see Jamie Overton come back instead of Rehan Ahmed, because the bounce of Wankhede will favor Jamie Overton a lot.
Correct.
So that is only one tactical change that I see. Apart from that, I think England will pretty much stick with the same order of bowling. They might look to play Jofra and Will Jacks as the opening power play bowlers. And yeah, batting has done pretty well so far. So they'll do the
Correct.
same.
Rehan, the last time India played a knockout game in the T20 format in an ICC title at Wankhede, it was India versus West Indies 2016. We had an in-form Virat Kohli and an out-of-form Indian team, if you can say that. So, do you expect a somewhat similar score to be put up in case you are India or England, whatever you decide right now? Do you bat first or bowl first?
You definitely bowl first. I feel even toss will play a big advantage because you never know. Dew might come in because it's been a little hot in the last couple of days in Mumbai.
Correct.
So you can expect a bit of dew. So it'll be better if you bat second. And I expect it to be a high scoring game. Of course, it's Wankhede,
Okay.
so 200 should be a par score, around 200. Anything below that will not be safe.
So assuming that India bats for first, you mentioned it's a 50-50 contest, 200 should be a pass score. So like if totally 400 runs are scored, and if someone has bought a ticket in black paying 20K, so that means for each run he's paying $50, which should ideally be 10 rupees. So I think, yeah, I think that says a lot about the high profile contest for tomorrow. A lot of celebrities would be in at the stadium. A lot of general public would be sitting somewhere at screening places or at their house watching matches. So yeah, guys, before we close, Rehan, last set of questions. Highest run scorer across both teams, one player. Highest wicket taker, key battle to watch out for, and who will win?
Yeah, I think India will win this contest. Josh Butler to perform. And in the wickets column, let me pick someone like a Varun Chakravarti who has done well.
Key battle,
Will Jacks and Abhishek in the power play.
who will win?
India.
Yeah, interesting. I'm going for England as the winner. I am choosing Abhishek Sharma as my highest run scorer. My highest wicket taker would be either Hardik or either Bumrah because both of them bowl no balls at different phases of that game. I think it was Ashwin and Hardik, but again, Bumrah is a champion bowler, so you cannot discount him anywhere. With Wankhede being his home turf, it falls upon him. Uh, Arshdeep to become the worst performer tomorrow. And key battle to watch out for would be, for me, would be Hardik versus Butler, the new ball battle. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching and do tune in tomorrow. We might live stream on Instagram or on YouTube depending on the network that we have at the stadium. So, oh sorry, we didn't get the ticket. So yeah, that's on you book my show. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye, guys.